5 reasons why Manchester City lost to Real Madrid. The second leg of the 2023/2024 Champions League quarter-finals between Manchester City vs Real Madrid shows the mental strength of the UEFA Champions League king. Through the penalty shootout, Real Madrid won and qualified for the semi-finals. City and Real Madrid met at the Etihad Stadium on Wednesday night. Real Madrid took a quick lead in the 12th minute from Rodrigo's kick. City only equalized the score in the 76th minute through Kevin De Bruyne. The normal time match ended with a score of 1-1. The aggregate was a 4-4 draw. Because there was no away goal system, the match continued into extra rounds. However, goals were difficult to score for both teams. The duel continued into a penalty shootout. In the end, Real Madrid managed to win with a score of 4-3 over Manchester City. Andre Lunen's success in saving 2 City penalties was the key to Real Madrid's victory in the penalty shootout. So, what were the causes of the defeat in the Manchester City vs Real Madrid match? Let's discuss this topic together. 1. Bernardo Silva lacks confidence. In the penalty shootout, Guardiola did not have Haaland and De Bruyne on his list. They've been pulled out. Guardiola then chose Julian Alvarez and Bernardo Silva as the first 2 kickers. Alvarez carried out his duties well. Meanwhile, Silva failed. The Portuguese player kicked with hesitation and lack of confidence. Silva kicked in the middle and not hard. Lunin caught the ball easily. Silva's lack of self-confidence ended fatally. Because Man City, which had a 1-0 lead because Luka Modric missed a penalty, had to accept the score as 1-1. After that, things got more difficult as Mateo Kovacic also failed. 2. Andre Lunin performed brilliantly. Andre Lunen's position is the third goalkeeper at Real Madrid. He played after the second goalkeeper Kepa's performance turned out to be inconsistent. Meanwhile, Courtois took a long time to recover. The combination of these 2 things gave Lunin the opportunity to play, and the results were brilliant. Lunin is now the main goalkeeper. Lunin was the brightest star in the duel at the Etihad Stadium. Lunin made 8 saves. Lunin also saved 2 Man City penalties. 3. Haaland failed to score. Erling Haaland took 5 shots at Real Madrid's goal, but only 1 hit the target. Haaland again failed to score against Real Madrid. Haaland's luck when he met Real Madrid at an individual level was not good enough. The Norwegian striker has never scored a goal against Real Madrid in the 4 matches he has played. Haaland seemed to have difficulty when he had to deal with the duels presented by Antonio Rudiger. Haaland was not free to move in front of the German defender in the duel at the Etihad Stadium. 4. Rodrigo disaster for Manchester City. Rodrigo may not get as much attention as Vinicius or Bellingham. However, the 23-year-old player also had an important role for Real Madrid in the quarter-finals. Rodrigo scored in the first leg at the Bernabeu. The Brazilian player scored another goal in the second leg and caused a disaster at the Etihad Stadium. The goal in the second leg was important because it put Madrid ahead on aggregate. Rodrigo's presence was a disaster for Manchester City. Of the 7 times he played against the City's end, Rodrigo was able to score 4 goals and 1 assist. 5. Premier League without representatives in the semi-finals. Real Madrid qualified for the semi-finals. Madrid also saved the face of La Liga, after Atletico Madrid and Barcelona fell in the last 8 rounds. Meanwhile, Man City completed the bad luck of England's representatives in the Champions League. After Manchester United and Newcastle failed miserably, then Arsenal fell in the top 8 round. Man City suffered the same fate. Man City made no Premier League representatives in the Champions League semi-finals. The 4 teams that have qualified for the semi-finals are Borussia Dortmund, PSG, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid.